Oh, frick yeah. And I'm also going to use a little carbide burr to remachine the grooves. Okay, so I've got the brake plate put in vise, and I've just cut these two grooves, and I'm going to turn the snail camera a little wee bit, and then cut the next two. Just sort of trying to stay in the same locked position so I don't skip around and shoot the rest of the snail camera. Okay, there we have it. Certainly not the most elegant, but that I really should be sharing the madness. My radiator has a one of the mounts has come unsoldered. I am using JB Weld because this stuff kicks ass, and I think it's gonna work pretty darn good. For the good stuff, what do we got? Heavy package. Bit of nice. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy. Rocky Mountain Products, West Vancouver. Jeremy's the guy. The guy in Western Canada to get your series Land Rover parts from. Now, granted, I might want to take that from you in the future, Jeremy. I want to be the guy. But not yet. Oh, frick yeah. Woo! Ookie Dinah! Okay, we got paper. I'll use that. Okay. Oh, felt seals. Okay. Oh, oil seal hub. Yeah, I guess that is a hub oil seal, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to check the invoice because I did order 5 of these. At least I thought I did. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm certainly not paying for one if I didn't do it. Sorry, Jeremy, no tips for you. And we've got U-bolts, which are kind of underwhelming. They're corroded already, but we just want to hold the axles on. That's not critical. A bunch of bushings, happiness. Oh wow, medium quality, I would say. That's kind of an interesting. It's not a tube. It's a split thing in there. Whatever. Okay, that's for there. These are outer hub bearings and inner hub bearings. Wowza. Well, let's put these parts to use, shall we? I did not get charged for 5 distance pieces. I wanted 5, I thought, but I only need 4. I just wanted an extra. So all is well. First thing we're gonna do, put the bushings in these springs, and then put the springs on the chassis. Yeah. Okay, so I have a feeling these are going to be nicer to install than factory Land Rover bushings into Land Rover springs. I think this because quality, man. Like, you can't deny that stuff built back in the day is going to be better than stuff built now. I mean, it's not even like judging anybody for their quality control. It's just the way it is. I mean, things are so much more stuff is made now by so many more people. There's so much more demand. There's so many more people There's fucking billions and billions more humans on Earth than there was when they first created Land Rover. Oh, smash. Oh, it's a hummingbird, you me? Oh. I know, sweet thing, I'm sorry. Oh. Oh. I'm so sorry. Okay, little computer on a stick. That's one side. Somewhat done. Ta-da! There's nothing like forgetting about your hot chocolate in the freezing cold. And it's still warm. Okie dokie. So I've got this, on the other side it is out of the threads, so now it doesn't want to travel out as I loosen it. And instead of using my hands and risking a big metal sliver or some other owie, I am just going to use this little vise as something I can pull on as I use this drill. And see, just like that. Needed a little bit of encouragement is all. Okay, so we've had another reasonably successful day. I managed to get the leaf spring bushings installed, and then I managed also to get the leaf springs onto the chassis. Okie dokie, I've got my differential here. Bit of a problem is I don't remember if this is the front or the rear differential, and they look very similar. See, I remember that the first one I took off the vehicle, I wrapped in this shirt. And then the second one I took off, I wrapped in a plastic bag. And I'm pretty sure I remember squishing my finger really bad on the second one, taking it out of the rear. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this is the front. Okay. RTV. Gasket maker. And a differential casing. Okay. Good morning. It's Sunday, the 9th of January, so that'd be 14 days left to complete this project. And once again, it's complete. It's never, really going to be like finished. It's the type of vehicle that you're constantly tinkering on, so I managed to get the front axle just about all sorted out. We just need brakes and wheel bearings, and it'll pretty much be done. Last night I got the rear axle fitted, and I managed to not forget those, which is pretty sweet. So the next thing for me to do is get the brake backing plates and the stub axles installed on the rear after doing some cleanup. And, well, yeah. And then the next thing. Alright, well, just had a nice conversation with my father, who is very impressed with all of the work that I've accomplished on the Rover. And, well, if I'm honest, I am too. It's been quite the learning curve, and there's things I do differently, and there's things that I'll probably do again next time, the same. But the moral of this little clip-it is I've got hours of ridiculous video to either edit or choose to not edit. And I did some of the whole editing, and now I'm choosing to not edit it. We are supplementing the end of that video with this segment. I've installed the brakes, I've installed the wheel bearings, I've installed the wheels, I've installed the steering, we've got leaf springs, we've got axles, wheels, we've got these adapters that I had to make to fit the later than Series 1 drive axles. Okay, I did my rear brakes, and I still need to put some of these clips on there and readjust a few of these bends. This is upside down, it's supposed to be the other way, and then I didn't realize that before I bent my lines into place, so they basically look pretty ugly, but not really too concerned about that. Yeah, so that is that, and basically the next big thing that I'm going to do is throw the wiring harness up in there and get the engine in, which I have to take out of the other Land Rover. Thank you. I hope you have enjoyed these videos, and I'm going to get better at not filming so much crap that doesn't need to be seen. Okay, thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.